Hello everybody, today is October 25th. I'm here to do your extended read on the 3-card draw I did earlier today. We are using the Disney villain deck. So the first 3 cards that came out in the 3-card draw, we're just going to go over them real quick and then we'll go ahead and continue with the full reading. I'm asking you, if you're watching this video and you like it, please like, share, and please subscribe. That way you'll know when I post new content. I'm trying to grow my YouTube audience. I sure appreciate you. Also, a quick announcement on TikTok on October 30th, which is this coming Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I am doing a huge spirit box session with Michelle the Medium on TikTok. It is a ton of fun, very interesting. We had a lot of exciting results last time. So I encourage you to please come in and check it out, see what it's all about. And let's go on with our reading now. So starting out, we had the 4 of coins, and I talked about this feeling of sort of saving and worrying about your finances. And I mentioned that you're going to have to let go of that worry because you are actually blocking abundance from flowing to you. Once you've let that go, we show up with the 10 of cups. It's all about abundance. 10 energies, a new phase in your life. Abundance, it's going to be flowing for you. You are going to be in a very good place. Also, anything with your family, any time with your family is going to be very happy and fun and productive. So don't avoid your family at this time. This is a good time to actually be around them. We also got the 4 of Wands, which I talked about, this idea of freedom and feeling release. And this is your time to start looking into that thing that you've been wanting to do and maybe even start taking steps of researching, finding out, like, what is it going to take? Start dreaming again. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and clarify a little bit here. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. We're still using this Disney deck. Out jumps the 6 of Swords, the Empress, my favorite card, and the Hierophant reversed. Cool. All right, let's see what that's all about. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. So we got the 10 of Cups, but also the 9 of Cups. Interesting. So under that 4 of Coins, where I talk about kind of being very conservative and worrying a little bit too much about your finances, giving it too much negative energy, we get the 6 of Swords. Okay, so the 6 energy is about harmony, flow, and balance. The swords are about the truth, communication, and ideas. So I feel like, and I'm gonna read intuitively with the images that are on these cards, not necessarily what the traditional tarot says. I'm gonna use the cards. If you look, she's sort of hanging on to this pet, okay? And I have this thing where I call people having a flag, like, I'm the daughter of an alcoholic flag, or I have ADHD flag, or I'm always broke flag, right? These things we wave around to excuse our behavior. And so in the case of your finances, I'm going to say you're waving the flag. And the reason I interpret it that way is she's holding on to this cat like it's a pet. And I feel like sometimes we treat these things sort of like our pet, like my depression, my ADHD, my sadness, my loss. It's like we carry it around with us. And I feel like this is saying that 6 energy, flow, and balance will show up when you let go of that flag, when you roll that flag up and you stop making the excuses. Okay, so you're responsible for your finances. You can be creative. You can come up with a way to get yourself out of the situation and understand that it is temporary and learn from it this time. Plan ahead. Stop spending your money and not checking your account and then suddenly going, oh shit, bills are due. I don't have any money left. All right, I'm calling you out. I've done it too, trust me. All right, under that 10 of Cups, where I talk about that if you were able to get past that whole concern and that sort of tight energy of worry, I said there is abundance coming to you and also possibly some very positive family time. We get the Empress, my favorite card. She is all about luxury, confidence, feeling good in her skin, self-care, just a woman who takes good care of herself, okay? And you don't have to be a woman for this to apply to you. You can be a male. It doesn't matter. There is no gender in the tarot. But what I'm saying is, once you start showing that confidence that you can control this, that you've got it under control, that you know that the universe is going to bring you that abundance, yeah, you're going to see it show up. Okay. And that family time, who knows? Maybe someone's going to say, hey, I forgot to tell you, I have this Christmas tree farm and there's a residual I need to pay you. That I never told you about. Or, grandpa left this extra money for you and I forgot to give it to you. Something like that very well could happen. So don't avoid the family. Could be a surprise coming for you. Last, then, we have that 4 of Wands where I talk about that feeling of freedom, starting to explore that thing that you're super excited about, that thing that speaks to the heart. We get the Hierophant reversed. All right, so the Hierophant is a very spiritual card, also sort of I would call her a teacher, he or she a teacher. It did come in upside down, and the first thing I noticed is these glasses on this sheep, okay? As I look at it upside down, and his little cup of coffee, her little cup of coffee back there. Look, she's actually a little school teacher, right? How cute is that? But the glasses stood out to me. So I feel like you haven't really been seeing things very clearly lately as far as what it is you want to do, but you know there's something else out there for you, but you feel very like, I don't know what I'm doing. And so you need to put the glasses on, so to speak, right? So think about the things that you love to do that you would do for free. You just do because they make you happy. And that is the thing that you need to think about pursuing. Now, if you don't have the finance to do such a thing, and that might be why that's stopping you, maybe teaching it for a while, teaching some workshops on your expertise might be a good choice for you. It's not that hard. You just, set up a little YouTube channel or a Zoom or something, and you post it and you put it up, and you'd be surprised how many people want to learn something that you know how to do. So that's something to think about right now. Bottom of the deck, we get the Nine of Cups. I mentioned you already had the Ten of Cups, so this says you were definitely on some sort of a path. The Nine of Cups is about resolution. In this particular picture, we see the sea hag with, or Neptune, or the sea hag with the trident up. I do feel like there might be a little bit of a roiling emotion regarding the situation, but you have this handled. You are going to come to terms with what's going on as far as this financial situation and also this dream of yours. You're going to start getting a lot of clarity. Again, put those glasses on, I feel. And like I said, sometimes we learn through teaching others. So that's really something to think about. All right, now we're going to go ahead and jump in with a different deck. I've already pre-shuffled this deck, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it into 3 piles, pick them up so we get something different at the bottom. Give it a little cut. See if we get any of the same cards or any new cards fall out for you. Okay, we got a whole gaggle of cards just jumped out. We're going to take the Temperance card. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides. We also got the Death card. Excellent. Okay, moving on. Spirits, Ancestors, Guides. Any other cards you can give us right now? All righty. Alrighty, it threw cards on the floor. I hate it when it does that, but that's how Spirit talks to me sometimes. It throws things on the floor. I don't know why that is. I'm just taking the top card that showed up. Interesting. All right, bottom of the deck. Ooh, I like what I see here. Yay. All right, so under that whole thing about the finances and worrying, and I said, stop waving that flag. I'm broke all the time, flag, we get Temperance. It's about balance, right? Balance, moderation, realization, all of those things, moderation. Don't just cut off everything like, I can't get a cup of coffee, I'm so broke. Don't do that. That's silly. $1 is not going to kill you, right? A couple dollars to go buy a cup of coffee. Be realistic about this whole thing. And there's probably crap in your house you don't need either. Maybe this is a good weekend to have a little yard sale. Think about that. There's some cash right there. Okay. Under that 10 of Cups where I talk about there is abundance coming to you, and the Empress where I said the self-care and this confidence and moving forward with this idea of, yes, abundance is flowing to me, we get the Death card, which is transformation, the end of a cycle. I think this is the end of all this financial woe, at least for this year. I think that you're finally learning your lesson. It is a new phase. You are going to start learning how to manage your money in a better way without being uptight about it. Okay, don't take an uptight stance. You've got to still have a relaxed stance to it, okay? Just like, how animals can sense when you're tense? So does the universe, okay? And the universe can tell that you're going, I don't have any money, I don't have any money, I don't have any money. That's all it's hearing. It's not hearing, I have money, I have abundance. When the universe hears that, then it goes, oh, she says she has abundance. We need to send that, right? Okay. Hope that makes some sense to you. That's law of attraction. All right, then under that 4 of Wands where I mentioned there's this feeling of freedom and excitement about something that you want to do, and I mentioned the possibility of even teaching, again, another good source of income for you possibly, we do have the 7 of Swords. And this is about sometimes low self-esteem, sometimes trying to get away with something, being tricky. I feel like this really is that you just don't have confidence right now. This is what this says to me, is you're just kind of just really down on yourself. You got to stop. You got to pull into that Empress energy. Okay. You are way bigger and better than you are portraying or treating yourself. I'm just saying. Then under that 9 of Cups where I talk about resolution, there is going to be some emotion around it. We do get the Justice card. So everything's going to work out fairly for you. I promise you that. Use your intuition a little bit more to come up with some of these ideas in the direction that you're going, because you will see some clarity, you will see fairness, but the thing is being accountable for your actions. That is a big part of this card. Okay, so be accountable. Admit, yes, I screwed up. I spent too much money on lipstick or tools at Home Depot or whatever you did that you know is kind of something you probably ought to stop doing. Just avoid those places. Just don't go in there until you're in a better financial position, okay? Unless you really need to. Lastly, though, I love that this card came up. You did get the Ace of Wands, which means there is an opportunity coming for you. And again, Wands, what did I say? Speaking to your heart, the things that motivate you, there's a blessing coming. So yeah, free up that energy because this will show up for you if you start taking steps in the right direction. And by the way, that breathing in the background is Darth Roxy, my dog right here. She's taking a little nap. She likes to sit with me while I do readings. You can probably hear her breathing, so that's what that sound is. I know it's ASMR, they call it. Anyway, now we're going to go ahead and jump into some oracle cards. I've got my maps deck here. Let's see what comes out. And by the way, I don't know if you guys saw, I did a tutorial today. I copied somebody's hairstyle, thus the beehive. I kind of toned it down a tad, but if you want to see it, I did post it if you're interested in how I did my hair today. All right. Sorry, it's kind of off topic, but everybody always asks. So here we go. Okay, we did get sad embrace. Embrace. Okay, meaning a hug. And there's some hurt going on. You got the 4 and 5 energy. 4 energy is about healing. 5 energy is about a shift in energy, possibly some struggle. Maybe you've been dealing with a little bit of depression, and that could have had to do with some of the kind of silly spending you've been doing, is trying to make yourself feel better, trying to medicate yourself with things. But I think you need to address whatever that is. Whatever it is that's making you feel sad, it may just be hormonal for all you know. I don't know, but you need to address it and go, what is this that's making me sad? And you need to just poof, get rid of it. Just get rid of it. It's not helping you at all. I feel like it's dragging you down. I feel this dragging feeling. All right. Now we're going to jump into my vintage deck, see what jumps out there for you. This is by Victoria Mosley. Gorgeous deck full of beautiful imagery. See if any of the cards come out that are meant for you. Thank you, spirits, ancestors, and guides. What cards might we have today for the collective? They throw it on the floor, of course. Thank you, spirits. Ah, we got beauty. Isn't that funny? I was just talking about what I did to my hair. Maybe yourself, like I said, your self-esteem is a little low. You're not feeling happy. Go treat yourself to a pedicure, a manicure, a haircut, a new lipstick. I know I just said watch your spending, but you can go to the dollar store. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have fun with a new lipstick, okay? If you're a guy, maybe it's about, changing the beard up or a new haircut, or maybe you need some new clothes. Maybe you're kind of out on the outdated side. Maybe you're wearing those old cargo shorts from 1995. I don't know. But I'm just saying, go treat yourself to one little thing. Even if you're broke, pretend that you're not for just a moment and allow yourself one treat, okay? Don't get crazy. Make it a challenge. Maybe try to see if you can find something for under $10, right? $10 ain't going to break you. I don't care how broke you are. All right. Now we're going to pull from the Spirit of the Animals deck, see what jumps out there for you. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. Cards today for the collective. I'm going to take whatever card was... I like this. We got the Eagle, Mastery. Here's what it says. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Yeah. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Okay, what did I say about teaching? Again, this kind of says to me that you have something to share with the world. So start thinking about that. Everybody does, by the way. We all have purpose in this world. All right. Lastly, we're pulling from my Moonology deck. And tonight, I believe we have a lunar eclipse, I believe. A solar lunar eclipse or something. I don't know what that means. But anyway, I guess big energy tonight. So look it up. Find out more about it. I am not an astrologer. I'm not going to pretend I am. I just know that's coming tonight. We got full moon in Cancer. It says a personal issue reaches resolution. So like I said, this situation with your finance is probably very temporary. Don't you worry about it, okay? It's going to be all right. And that is your reading for today. Again, please smash that like button below. Please subscribe. Then you'll know when I'm putting up my readings. You have a wonderful Tuesday. Mwah.